Remember the Powerpuff Girls? This is them now. Yo guys, and welcome back to Meat and Fun Games, the Powerpuff Girls. The adult version, of course.
Powerpuff Girls are 3 girls created by sugar, spice, and everything nice by Professor Erection. Attempting to create 3 beautiful, perfect daughters, the professor accidentally added a secret ingredient, Chemical X. Thus,
Pour a lot of
the
it!
Powerpuff Girls were born. Using their newly found superpowers, Bloomy, Bubbly, and Butterscotch have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil. For years, the Powerpuff Girls have kept the city of Ville safe from criminals and evil dangers. Among their worst enemies are Fuzzy Lumpdicks, Pink, Fuzzy, Bigfoot like Hillbilly, who is obsessed with things being his property, and has frequent anger tantrums. He feels like Ville and everything in it should be his. He, weird, demonic man with lobster-like claws. His skin is red and he resembles the devil himself. He uses mind games to turn friends against each other. Moho Jojo, a genius, mutated chimpanzee, who used to be Professor Erection's pet. After pushing the professor into his experiment, he actually caused the Chemical X to fall into the mix, creating the Powerpuff Girls. After the girls were created, Moho Jojo felt that the professor ignored him. With his brain enlarged and intelligence over genius level, he set off to take over the world and destroy the girls if he has to. Green Gang, a group of 3 green men who commit petty crimes. They are weak, but with their numbers, they can overcome their enemies. The mayor of Ville calls the Powerpuff Girls at their home to let them know where there is a problem. One day, however, they get a very distressful call.
Do you know those anonymous videos? These guys sounded like the voice from the anonymous videos.
We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
Mayor, this is Bloomy. Bloomy has blossomed a lot, hasn't she? Bloomy, this is unbelievable. We need your help right away. Calm down, Mayor. What's wrong? Moho Jojo is here in the city hall. He's taking over. Moho, we on it, Mayor. The Powerpuff Girls, it's morphing time. Moho is in the city hall. We have to stop him before he hurts the mayor. Alright, girls. Let's do it! Let's do this. Are they gonna transform? Oh, they don't transform. I prefer this version to the other version. They are way too small on the other ones. They never really grow up, right? I think they kind of grew up in a later series. But she didn't grow up like this. This is the better and improved version of the Powerpuff Girls. Foolish power freak girls, you came after all. You've been a thorn at my side for long enough. Girls, please help me! You think we're going to let you take over? Freaks feel just like that? It's pounding time! Pounding time for who? For me or for he? Oh yes it is, you fools! You girls didn't think I came here without a plan? Look at this, Biras! You stupid girls! Take it! What is this, Mo? I feel weak, Bloomy. No, what is happening? Bubbly, what did you do to us? Well, this was expected. Have you seen your bodies, girls? You are way different now. I've created a toxin that nullifies your powers. You're just regular girls now. Ha 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 ha! I cannot lose. I am Mo and Jojo. Did they lose their powers forever, or it's just temporary? We have to get our powers back then. And I didn't come along. I brought some friends. I don't know how's his voice. Can I see the enemy? I don't remember the enemies. I didn't watch a lot of Powerpuff Girls back in my day. Not because it was very girly, but because in Portugal, we had Cartoon Network. But the cartoons were only in English, and I didn't used to watch it a lot. I watch it sometimes and I really enjoy it, but I didn't understand nothing they were talking about. I would just watch it because of the animation, nothing else. To be fair, even as a kid, I'd like to understand the plot a little bit at least. That was Bubbly and whatever this is. Now it's Bloomy. I think the last scene is with all of them. And that's with the E, right? The crab guy. The only villains that I know really is the crab guy and the monkey guy. Moho Jojo and E. I don't know any of the other villains. What about the mayor's secretary? Oh my god, okay. Bloomy took her morning breakfast with a bunch of milk. Now we have Butterscotch. She's the only one with her original name, right? Because Bloomy is Bloom, Bubbly is Bubbles, Butterscotch is just Butterscotch, I think. I don't remember these green guys. Are they like the Hulk? Is that gamma radiation? Is the mayor going to join in? I don't think so. Now it's more JoJo. Oh, because Bloomy was the only one that avoided this in their first scene. Bubbles and Butterscotch add this, now it's Bloom time. This game didn't have a lot of story, but that was it. I think we're done here. That was Powerpuff Girls, the better version. Finally! I've taken the Powerpuff Girls down! Now that Fricksville is mine, it's time to find my next target! To be continued. I don't know if there's any other Powerpuff Girls games. Since that one was very short, let's go around the world in 80 lays. Not days, lays. Our hero is Phileas Fogg, a gentleman of Victorian England who has made a wager with his friends on where they can travel around the entire world in 80 days and 80 lays. We can do with more than one girl per day, right? And then we can just rest most of the days. M&F Minis Around the World in 80 Lays by Phileas Fogg. Day 1. Let it be known that on this day, I, Phileas Fogg, have chosen to accept the bet to travel around the world in 80 days and 80 lays. I know there's a movie called 80 Days Around the World, never watched that. I am to circumnavigate the globe back to my starting point in London in no more than 80 days, while having bang bang with no less than 80 women with a wager of £2,000 on my success. £2,000? How many years ago? Because probably at the time that was a lot of money. Having started in the early hours of the morning, we quickly crossed the English channel and are currently making good time across France by train. Things have started well, and what luck to have such a pretty young mate attending to my compartment on board. Is 80 late with 80 different women or with the same woman? Because if it's with the same woman, we can do it, right? I guess we're in France now. Oh, there's no story? We just do this with her? Seriously? That was it? That was fast. How about bonjour, mademoiselle. Voilà baguette, dick baguette. Maybe she said yes to the baguette, but she was not expecting this baguette. She was expecting the bread baguette. There's no 80 scenes in this game, right? There's probably 3 or 4. A French girl, then maybe we go to Africa, maybe we go to Asia, and then we go to the Americas. I guess she's important because she's the first one. The other ones, we don't really care. Maybe that's gonna be a little montage, showing us all the different women that we go, or maybe not, who cares. And that was our first lay, we did it. Now 79 more. We could have done it in London first, right? Day 7. Having crossed the Mediterranean Sea, we have arrived at Suez, Egypt. Still well on time, but we mustn't get overconfident. There's still a long way to go yet. On the other hand, I do have a little time to spare before morning, so perhaps I'll indulge in some of the local culture. Not baguette this time, we get a sausage maybe. I hear that the dancers here are a particularly beautiful sight to behold. It's like a Cleopatra. We are in Egypt then, you see, Africa. And we just do this with them. I wonder if I have some superpowers that they just accept doing this with me. Oh yeah, you come from London, right? Yeah, I know what you wanna do. You have a challenge, right? I hereby concede that you do anything with me. Or maybe he has a lot of money and he just gives them a little bit of money. I think the mate will be more cheaper than this girl dressed like Cleopatra. Or maybe she's just cosplaying Cleopatra. So that was day 7. Let's go. Day 20. Arrived by ship at Bombay, India. And my world is it hot. The climate of these tropical regions is humid indeed, and even more so when one has to run in a hurry. Still there is some relief from the scorching heat, since it seems worth of my challenge has spread even to the colonies. You see, that's how he's gonna get away with this. Girls will be like, yes, Phileas, please, let's do this. Imagine my surprise to be welcomed into the hospitality of a minor princess who wishes to hear of my journey. A princess? Seriously? Is this a princess? Is this an Indian princess? Does India still have princes and kings? I don't think India has a monarchy. I know India has a bunch of rich people, especially the richest families in India. While then you have the peasants, which cook food with sewer waters, but probably this princess doesn't even cook, much less with sewer waters. I've seen a video one time like them taking out a bunch of water from the sewers and then just cooking with that water. That's disgusting. Peasants eat like that. Princesses and kings and queens, they don't eat like that, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe they do it with sewer waters. I could be wrong there. I don't think I am. Day 36. Misfortune strikes as I arrive in Victoria, Hong Kong, badly behind schedule. The journey here has been fraught with difficulties, ranging from damaged train tracks to missed connections. However, I will not give up. I will replay and find a way to make up for lost time immediately. This stage of my adventure has left me so stressed. Perhaps I'll visit the local massage parlors I've heard so much about. Oh, massage parlor. So sometimes I'm gonna pay for the lays. They're not gonna be free every time. Maybe the other times were not free as well. Like I said, probably we paid them very well. Do they allow you to do this at massage parlors? I've heard of happy endings, but this is more like a backdoor ending. You know, like in FNAF games you have multiple endings? This is the backdoor ending. I've never went to those Thai massages places. To be fair, I've never had a massage in my life. One day I have to go get a massage. Do I need one? Not really. Maybe I do, I don't know. I never had one. Maybe I don't need one. But I don't know that I need because I never had one, you know what I mean? How can you miss something that you never had before, right? And that was it, that was Hong Kong. Thank you so much, I don't know your name. Day 42, so we off. Now in Yokohama, Japan, and beginning to make up for lost time. How frustrating to be on board the ship and not be able to go any faster. And the next part of my journey is a longest sea voyage yet across the Pacific Ocean to America. Such a short stop in Japan with so little time to appreciate its beauty. Oh well, at least I did get to see the geishas at the theater. Oh, the geishas! Don't take photos of them. I've also seen videos where people just tourists at the geisha streets where they work, and people are just very rude. They want to take photos of them and they block their ways. At least like say, hello, can I take a picture? You don't just go around and picture, that's disgusting. Or maybe give them some money and they will do this with you. Geishas are women that do this with guys, right? I'm not really sure if that's what geishas really are. It's a surprise that we went to Hong Kong and now we are in Japan. Thank you so much. We go for the next one. Day 64. America at last. Departed the ship to San Francisco on time this morning. But alas more difficulties. Although I rushed my hardest, I have missed my connection to New York. Oh no. Fortunately, a fine lady has charitably offered to give me a ride by stagecoach part of the way. Will there still be enough time? This is not the speed I was planning on moving at, but at least the company is good. Yeah, after America, where do we go? To Brazil? We are at day 62. Maybe the next day will be day 79 or 80. Are we doing this in the middle of the street? At least during the other ones, we were inside of a place. In this one, we're literally on the street. I wonder if she heard about me or not. At this point, I just assume that every girl has heard about me. Did my name reach the Americas? I hope so. Imagine if like 9 months, every single day, a woman shows up at my door saying that they're pregnant. This is no time to pay child support, and I will not assist any of you. I will not support any of you girls. I'm sorry. This was just a challenge, and you girls know the consequences. I do also know the consequences of my actions, but if they are on the other side of the road, what do I do? Day 71. New York City, and cutting the schedule very fine for my passage across America has been the most difficult yet. Every step of the way has been filled with delays such that I am on the knife's edge to make my connection across the Atlantic. Now we need a boat to go back to London. Why I had barely even an hour to visit New York's famous burlesque houses. Oh, we're going to a burlesque place. This was very popular back in the days, right? Nowadays you have strip clubs. Back in the days you had burlesque places. I don't know if you could pay them to do this with you. I didn't live at the time, but maybe some of them would accept. It depends on the amount of money you will give them. We don't have any of this where I come from. We have way worse places where I live. Imagine burlesque houses and take like 6 stars from it. You know, a 5 stars place, take like 6 stars. And then you have this, but where I live. Day 80, London. Feature in sight with only hours until the deadline, but what a calamity. By some bizarre mix-up, I have been arrested. Something about my description matching a bank robbery of all things. Is the last one a police officer? I don't know Arthur Morgan, I promise. But there is still hope. I can seduce the officer guarding me. I can still make it back to the finish line in time. I've come too far to fail at the last hurdle. This is it, my final challenge. Okay guys, let's do this. Do you have a warrant for my arrest? Cause I'm guilty of falling for you. You under arrest for being too beautiful. You have the right to remain silent, but I doubt you will. You must be a police officer because you just took my breath away with your beauty. I think we did it, guys. Oh yeah, we did it. We can finish this challenge. This was 80 days and 80 delays. What's wrong with all the women in this world? Or maybe these are the types of women that I like. They all carrying extra weight on them. Can't she be fired by doing this with me? I was arrested, right? And I think we're doing this at the police place. But do I care about this? No, I don't. I just know that we finished our challenge. We did it. 80 days in 80 days. What do I get now in rewards? I get the 20,000, right? I'm gonna get rich now. Let's go. We did it. The end. Whoa! I did it. I wrote in my book. And I have a lot of pictures to show you guys. Thank you. I'm gonna be rich by selling my book. Then we have M&F's Wonder Rub, the third and final game. This story is about a guy named Stern and his stepsister Arlette and her sultry BFF Veronica. Stern and Arlette live in an expensive house in a rich neighborhood. Their parents have been together only a couple of years now and are constantly away for business or pleasure trips. I wish that's gonna be me when I get older. Some weeks ago, Stern ordered some Wonder Rub. What's Wonder Rub? $29.99? What is that? Is that glue? I wouldn't use that if I were you. Buy now, let's go. Finally it's arrived! Wonder Rub. Imagine if reality was like this. Imagine you are at Amazon or something, you order an item and it instantly appears at your door. That's the future, mate. Hey, matey, let's go. Veronica comes over Arlette often to study for college classes, work out, swim, stay the night and whatnot. And I'm just here creeping on them. Stern always hears and sees them complaining that their sizes are too small, even though they're juicy size. Don't cough, I'm actually sick right now, so I find that very offensive, Stern. OMG, what do you want this time, you freaking pervert? Hey, hey Veronica, I've actually heard you both complaining about your size in the past weeks and brought you a gift. The Wonder Rub? You little freaking eavesdropper, I out! Wait, what gift? See, it's real. It does say someone of the opposite gender has to rub it on you. And since I'm the only guy here and I paid for it, I'll do it for you. That's a scam, girls, don't fall for it. But please let me do it. I don't know. Let's try it, You can do me first to see if it's legit. Well, if you don't mind these ends on you and you think it'll work, I guess it's okay. Be careful though, you creep. I swear if you hurt Veronica, I will kill you. I would never hurt her. That's the last thing I wanna do is to hurt her. Let's put some Wonder Rub on my hands and let's rub to increase their size. I doubt this will work, but for $29.99, that's very cheap if that works. It's actually working, it's growing. It is not a scam then. OMG, it's working. Antitastic, your turn, I'm gonna turn you girls into M&F girls because all M&F women have the biggest sizes of them all. Rub. Is this like temporary or are they gonna come back to normal? And then we have to buy again the product. Holy guacamole and cheese! They are getting so fabulous. That's a word, I guess. Am I still helping them? Is this helping them somehow? Can they grow more than this? Isn't that too dangerous if they can grow more than this? Maybe not, right? Maybe that's it. Otherwise they would get sued. How does the Wonder Rub knows when to stop making them grow? You know this is bad because now they have to buy a whole new set of clothes. Unless of course, like I said, if they go back to normal, then it's just temporary. Now that was Veronica, let's go with Arlette. This one is my stepsister, right? You know what? I didn't need to be rich, to be honest. Wonder Rub for that price? Even if you're poor, you can buy that. But also if you're poor, you're going to use it on who? Yourself? Yeah, I wonder, if a guy puts this cream, whatever this is, does it work with guys as well? Maybe then you don't need women, maybe you just play with yours. I found a solution for male loneliness. Wonder Rub. Or unless you have a stepsister and a friend who allow you to do this with them. What are you doing, Veronica? What do you think? Let's play with your brother, please. Step brother, I'm sorry. What? Why is she saying what, but then she's not living, she's just here. Okay, now this has nothing to do with the Wonder Rub. That only works on that part of the body, or does it work somewhere else? I have a lot of questions now. Can we use it on us? Not on a man's chest, you know, but somewhere else? Maybe it can change sizes as well? I have a lot of questions now, game. You need to answer them to me. How does this Wonder Rub work? Is this only for one place? Maybe because there's some gland somewhere and it doesn't work in any other place? I don't know. Our parents are not gonna come home, right? Do they work together? Because it says that they were on business trips. If they go on business trips, or they work together, or maybe she goes with him, or he goes with her. Because I don't know who works in this family, you know? Someone works in here. Our parents work, and now we are nepo babies. I'm gonna get all their money. Or maybe I'm going to inherit the business. I have to click on them. Go Arlette, sorry, go Veronica. Yeah, that's it. It's not over yet? We only do it with Veronica. For now, my stepsister looks like Cinderella. Oh, I like Arlette's shoes. Those are nice shoes. Imagine being so successful at life. You're rich, your parents are rich. You have a stepsister and that's our best friends forever. And they just let you do this with them. Perfect. And that's done. That was the end. Guys, that was 3 M&F games. If you guys want me to play more, tell me some specific ones that you want me to play in the comments. Stay good, don't forget to subscribe. Kisses. Bye.